Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Japan Pro Wrestling G1 Climax 26. We are on day 7, and we are on the final match of day 7. 5 of 5, baby, in the A block. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus none other than the Underboss. Bad Luck Fale, the man who defeated Tanahashi last year in G1 with the help of the rest of the Bullet Club. I can't forget to add that in there. But regardless, we are at 2:36:35 on our New Japan World Player, and we will be hitting the play button on go. 3, 2, 1, go. And there you see Tanahashi disrobing, getting ready for this match. Bad Luck Fale, very intense stare.
Yeah, Bad Luck Fale has got to be focused.
The bell rang already.
And this is going to be a very interesting matchup here. Tanahashi, 0-3, needs to get a win here. Cannot stress that enough.
Yeah.
Being 0-4 would be beyond abysmal.
Tanahashi's made a new friend this year, but he really can't stand the friend, and he really wants to get rid of him. That friend being Owen.
Yeah, there you go.
He's well acquainted with Owen, and more than one Owen. He's already met Owen 1, Owen 2, and Owen 3. He'd like to avoid needing to have a meeting with Owen 4.
But I'll tell you, Bad Luck Fale, it's quite apropos that Bad Luck Fale, who some would many regard as just a literal wall, is, standing in his way.
If this was an RPG, Bad Luck Fale would be your tank character.
Exactly. And now look at that Tanahashi trying the waist lock.
He can take a lot of punishment, and he can dish a lot of punishment, but that's about all he's got.
I believe Bad Luck Fale is, what, 2-1?
I want to say 1 and 2, but you might be right. I know he defeated Marufuji.
He defeated Marufuji. He lost to Ishii. Actually, no, you're right. He is 1 and 2 because he lost to Goto.
That's right.
So Fale could move himself up into the 500 class, and he could push Tanahashi down to 0-4.
0-4.
And yet, if Tanahashi wins, miraculously, him and Bad Luck Fale would have the same record of 1-3.
Oh, and look at this. He went for a drop toe hold, but Fale is too big and strong, and he's resisting it.
He is, and he slips out. And now Tanahashi kind of
Tanahashi dye his hair blue on the one side?
He may have. I did notice that.
On the left side, it kind of looks like he's got blue hair going on.
Now Tanahashi, realizing that won't work. I mean, we always talk about when dealing with bigger competitors chopping down the redwood.
Yeah.
Tanahashi better be packing one hell of an axe. And now we got the Greco-Roman knuckle lock here.
I feel like Tanahashi's more of a hatchet guy.
Probably. And now the side headlock here on Bad Luck Fale. Oh, but Bad Luck Fale, though, so much power, just going to push Tanahashi off just like that. Tanahashi hanging on, though. Slides underneath. And now let's see here what's he got going on. Oh, shoulder block. And then they just irritated Bad Luck Fale, and now a jawbreaker there.
That was an interesting variation on the jawbreaker.
Absolutely. Now, could it be a scoop slam? Bad Luck Fale, though, hanging on, saying, no.
What is this?
Hogan
Andre at WrestleMania 3?
Tanahashi might as well think it is. And now scoop slam by Fale with no, not necessarily yet. No. Tanahashi slips out. Off the ropes. Could it be sling ball? Oh, no.
Just destroyed.
I mean, let's bring up, I know you mentioned.
That shook Tanahashi to the core to the point that he had to roll out of the ring. Tanahashi is a very honorable guy. He's not the type to roll out of the ring unless he feels like he really needs to. And now, Fale just threw him into that guardrail.
Brutal. And the guardrail actually came off if Fale wanted to.
Yeah.
And I think he's going to.
Might win this match by countout.
Oh, my God. Oh, slams it on Tanahashi. Good God.
The power behind Fale and really the ruthlessness behind Fale. If he does that one more time and then makes a beeline for the ring, this might be the end of the match. Bad Luck Fale might win via countout.
Oh, my God. And another time there. I mean, you have to figure your flesh making contact with that guardrail at that velocity. Good God, that's got to be
headed back to the ring, but the referee isn't in the ring. The referee is out there checking on Tanahashi.
That ref better get back in the ring if he, appreciates his health and his livelihood. Bad Luck Fale will pick a fight with anybody. He doesn't care who you are.
Fale getting back in the ring. I think he actually is going to go for the countout victory here, which is a smart way to go about it.
Well, absolutely. Look, we always talk about the round-robin nature of G1 Climax. Why expend energy needlessly putting on clinics or 5-star matchups or trying to prove something to your opponent when a simple countout will do? Look, you've got 9 matches, okay? The sooner you win them, the more you're able to conserve, the more likely you are, at least in my mind, to win your block. And Fale's looking to really make a comeback here. You could say the same for Tanahashi, but it's a steep mountain to climb.
And Tanahashi making his way back into the ring. He's going to beat the count.
But at what cost? I mean, look at how tired he looks already. The energy is expended. The energy that's been driven out of him.
At the cost of a whole lot of ignorant people that look at New Japan and see him as John Cena.
Exactly. And now, oh, wait a minute here. Fale almost seems like he's swimming against the current here. Gonna try a bump. Oh, and he actually got it.
I can't believe he actually ended that.
2. And oh, man. And you know what? Even though Tanahashi kicked out again, when you have that massive humanity colliding against your chest, I mean, you could have a collapsed lung. He's favoring the shoulder. That shoulder's got to be shot.
It is, yeah.
And notice how Fale look. I mean, yeah. He's just picking it apart there. He just stomps on the arm there. Fale realizes, I beat Tanahashi last year. Granted, that was with the club's help, but with the way Tanahashi's been performing, does he even need the club's help this year? I mean, Fale seems, well enough on his own at the moment. And I think this is going to do another measured stop, and he does right on that arm. And you know what? This is smart. You take away the efficacy of the arms, or, you take away the arms, you take away the efficacy of the sling blade.
Yeah.
And,
that left arm has already been softened up by Sonata.
Exactly. And, oh, my God, just imposing all of his weight upon that arm. And now again, oh my God.
That does a little bit of damage to Fale, but it's worth it because of how much damage it does to Tanahashi.
Exactly. Now look at this right back.
Very nice technical transition there, though, that you don't really see very often from Fale.
No, him adding technical finesse to his game makes him even more dangerous, and that's what Tanahashi's got to be wary of. I mean,
Tanahashi might, at this point, he might want to just start throwing sort of wild right hooks rather than using that left arm as sort of an aiming device, and that right there is...
Oh my God. That lariat, and then right into the cover, hooks the leg too.
Here I am trying to technically analyze what's going on in the match, and Fale just says, no, I'm going to throw my massive tree trunk arm at this guy and make you pay attention to me.
Exactly.
But as I was saying, Tanahashi was lifting that left shoulder up to try and aim his punches at Fale, and I feel like that's a waste of a left arm when your left arm's in as much pain as it is.
And now look at this claw being employed by Fale, this grip, and he's just wrenching on it there.
When you're actually had this done to me when I was younger, and if you get it in the right spot, which I'm sure Fale is, because even though he's a big sort of oaf-looking guy, he's still a very intelligent fighter. If you get it in the right spot, it's incredibly painful because it's a nerve hold.
Right. And the knee in the midsection there is going to shoot off the Irish whip. Can Tanahashi use the momentum? He does. Flying forearm.
He hit a forearm, but it barely even shook Fale.
Yeah, Fale didn't even register it again.
Oh, and
still
again.
Staggered. And now again here. A third, and that takes Fale
down. There you go.
I'll tell you, and if I'm Tanahashi, I start employing those dragon screws sooner rather than later.
Well, and maybe now some drop kicks. Oh, he got him up.
Slam him.
How much did that take out of Tanahashi, though? I mean, how much pain did that have to put his left shoulder and his back in?
Oh, his left shoulder and his back have to be in excruciating pain.
I think that might actually just be gray hair and not blue.
I'll tell you what, though. Bad luck Fale. Losing his vertical base could be huge for Tanahashi. Could be the flipping senton here.
Yeah.
He's got the pose. No.
See, he's smart enough to pose with one arm, but he's not smart enough to realize that he doesn't have the time to be posing in the first place.
Exactly, and that lariat, man, just taking Tanahashi off the top rope.
Destroyed him.
Now he's back on the outside. It's almost like we've come full circle here.
Is the referee counting?
I think
he is yet.
I'll tell you what. Better be careful he doesn't piss Fale off. And now a baseball slide by Fale. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
He just did a baseball slide, sent Tanahashi over the guardrail into the people. And I know the people don't mind. Oh, now they might mind.
Have you ever seen a 300-pounder do a baseball slide, John? Because I don't think I have.
No, Fale's bringing the big guns to this fight, let me tell you.
We just witnessed it.
Because when he's willing to try new stuff like that, when he's added a little bit of technical finesse, as you noted with the transition when he was working over the arm, I mean, Fale knows who he's in the ring with. He knows his opportunity here. He could knock Tanahashi down to 0-4 And Ashton, I know you and I have talked about people, climbing from the bottom up in G1 Climax, but that's not a fight you want to have willingly. It's not something you wake up and you say, oh, I'm so excited to be 0-4. No, Tanahashi needs this win. And Fale knows it. And I think he wants Tanahashi to feel that desperation. He feeds off that desperation. And if he can knock Tanahashi down, Bad Luck Fale can at least say, well, I did that, but look at this. He gave Tanahashi a leg. You never want to do that.
No, anytime someone gets back in the ring,
screw.
if he can, he takes advantage of it with that exact move, that dragon screw leg whip. And now
the lariat, though, anyway.
And
my God.
You'll notice, though, he collapsed because he tried planting on that bad leg. Luckily, he was already falling forward into the lariat in the first place, but if it wasn't for that sort of forward momentum carrying him through, that lariat wouldn't have done anything because he was focused so much more on grabbing his injured leg because he tried planting on it and he must have tweaked it even worse.
Yeah, absolutely. That must have sent a surge of pain through the leg when he tried planting it.
Yep.
And now he's going to measure Tanahashi, though. Wait for him to get up.
Is he going to seriously run across the ring on the bum limb?
He may try.
He is.
Oh, missed the splash.
He missed.
And now Tanahashi charging. Now. But Fale caught him.
Fale, I don't know. Your knee might not be able to handle this, brother.
Oh, now Tree of Woe.
Hangs him up in a Tree of Woe. Wow.
You want to talk about dangerous for the knees? That's dangerous for Tanahashi's knee.
Yeah.
Very vulnerable. And, there's the splash. Oh, my God. I feel like this match has been virtually all Fale.
Yeah.
And now, could it be the splash here? He got it. Hooks the leg. 2. Tanahashi kicks out, but how much left?
Yeah, I mean, you realize how much pain he's in right now. There is so much going on in his just internal organs at this point. I don't know if his body is very happy with what he's putting it through right now.
And Bad Luck Fale, I think he's calling for the grenade here.
I think he is, yeah.
He hits it. This is over.
He's got the choke on. Oh, but Tanahashi.
Oh, Tanahashi.
Sling blade here?
We might.
Blade.
No. And got caught.
No, that was like a slam from Bad Luck Fale.
Fale slamming him down 2.
Again,
Tanahashi kicks out. Oh my God. Bad Luck Fale has had a game plan and he's worked it to perfection. Tanahashi cannot slow him down. And now could it be the Bad Luck Fale? I think, Fale made a different motion. Yeah, he's thinking about the Bad Luck Fale or changing it up.
He's got him up.
I don't know if I agree with this. I would have stuck with the grenade. Seems like an easier move.
Squirm his way out of this. He's already moving.
Oh, but Fale, look at this.
Hurricane Rana.
Oh, what a counter.
1,
2.
Oh,
Fale kicked out. And if you're Tanahashi, you had to be cursing under your breath that didn't work because any advantage you can get. But the German by Tanahashi.
What?
Fale is down. He's got to go for the high fly flow here.
No, he's not down.
Fale is already up. Oh, my God.
Sling blade.
Yep. He got it.
Now maybe go for the high fly flow. But even then, Bad Luck Fale is still stirring. Oh, he's going to go for it on his stomach, onto his back.
That's smart. Tanahashi, I think, maybe about to get his first win in the tournament.
High fly flow, and he hits
it. Is on the back.
He rolls him over. He's going for the more official, traditional version.
If he gets it here, it's over.
I think you're right, John. I think this might be it. 1.
Oh, the knees!
Knees!
Bad Luck Fale got the knees. Tanahashi, I wouldn't be surprised if he had tears streaming down his face when he was on the top rope thinking, finally, I'm gonna be 1-3 at least. But Fale said, not yet, Tanahashi. Not yet. And you see the fans in the audience. That one woman looked like she was making a facial expression of heartbreak.
Yeah.
Saying, I'm with you, Tanahashi. I feel your pain. And I don't know if you quite feel his pain. I mean, he just had knees buried in his abdomen.
Oh.
Forearms there.
Nice forearms. He's throwing him with his right arm, too.
Oh, but one forearm from Fale rocks Tanahashi.
Yeah. That's tough to counter. That is tough to counter. And now another flurry of forearms here from Tanahashi. See if he can duck Fale's counter. No, he doesn't.
Oh, but another one. Another one. Oh, my God.
Amazing what one move can do when you're Fale's size. Tanahashi
exactly.
Powering up again. Maybe going to throw another few forearms this time. No, one forearm, one uppercut, and now is he going to do maybe a lariat? No, he's going to get...
Oh, could it be the grenade? Fale saying, yeah, here it goes. No.
Slap.
Strike there.
Oh, and that knocked him out.
It. Oh, wow.
Don't get me wrong, Toggin heads are thick, but when you get slapped that hard, there's only so much you can handle.
Exactly. His equilibrium has to be a bit distorted here. Tanahashi, what's he going to do here?
I don't think Tanahashi even knows where he is right now.
I think he has to have some semblance of where he is because he's crawling over to the corner. He's not thinking about a high fly flow.
After this long of a delay?
I think that's what he's thinking about.
It might be too, yeah.
Oh, he might get it here, though. I mean, oh, he caught him. Oh, but he rolled through. Is that a pin?
Is this a crucifix armbar, maybe?
It might have been.
Oh.
Fale slipped out, though. Oh, my God. What a sequence of moves that was.
Oh, has him by the throat again. Another grenade.
He got it.
Is this it?
1, 2. Oh, no, he kicked out.
So close. Oh, I think he's going to go for a splash here, maybe. No. Maybe the bad luck fall.
Tanahashi hasn't moved. He's not moving.
No,
he's dead weight. Yeah. He is dead. Is Fale going to beat Tanahashi for the second year?
He kicked out on instinct the same way he did in that video where he was getting pinned in his sleep. Oh, Fale. Oh, no, backslide.
1, 2, 3 count. Tanahashi gets the win, finally.
I think the ref might have been out of position. Fale's left shoulder was clearly off the mat.
Well, regardless, I think
his right shoulder was clearly off the mat.
Well, I think they're giving the win to Tanahashi.
I guess so. If I was Bad Luck Fale, I would contest that, man.
I would. Fale's pissed. He made one mistake. I thought that.
It looked to me like Bad Luck Fale's right shoulder was coming off the mat after the ref hit too.
Yeah, I want to see a replay of it as well. That's a controversial finish.
Yeah.
Fale staring at Tanahashi. Fale knows what this means.
Even if they do award this to Tanahashi, it's got to be a mental anguish to know that he can't get a win in a non-controversial fashion.
Exactly. He finally gets on the board, but it's marred in controversy. Tanahashi, though, looks like he's accepting it. I'll tell you.
I think Bad Luck Fale's accepted it too, but Tanahashi, such a ham.
Just like, I survived.
That's like something that you would expect from like an 80s movie with Michael J. Fox in it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know what? I might not have won it the way I wanted to, but I still won it. Yeah!
Freeze frame.
Exactly, yeah.
I'll tell you. Tanahashi gets on the board finally. What an outing, though, for Fale. Fale definitely brought out the best in Tanahashi, their partner. And interesting records now because Fale falls to 1-3. Tanahashi is elevated to 1-3.
Yeah.
So the climb finally begins for Tanahashi.
And finally, the A block has everybody on the board.
Exactly.
Who would have thought that the last person in G1 to put a victory on their win-loss record would be Hiroshi Tanahashi from first to worst so far, because last year he won and he was the last person to get a win this year.
Right.
That does not speak good things for Hiroshi Tanahashi going into the rest of this tournament, especially because I actually picked him to win the A block. I said that the finals would be him and Naito going at it, but man, is this not looking good for us.
No, it is not.
All right, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been an extremely entertaining show. We hope that you were helped out in some way by our commentary. That being said, though, it is over, and we will see you on Saturday for G1 Day 8. However, if you're here for the TwitWow channel and not just New Japan commentary, be sure to be with us tomorrow night when we do our first ever monthly Q&A video. We have 13 or 14 questions so far. If you have any more, be sure to send them in. That being said, though, we've got G1 Day 8 on Saturday. Stay tuned.